Hey guys, I hope you didn't hate that cold close that we did last time. But you know, I didn't want to do an hour-and-a-half episode, so take that!
Speaking of being pointlessly hostile towards the audience, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm the Opinionator!
And I'm very confused.
Okay, no, in all seriousness. Azure, Palatinate, Ashen, Argent, and Auric. Maybe there's more, but the only one of these that's unaccounted for right now is the Argent Knight. Aurelia has the Auric. I did it again.
Sandlot. Just because Aurelia beat Sandlot does not mean she is the new Sandlot.
And it's gold, and it's still gold. Get out of my fanfic. What if I want? Arianrod has the Auric, Reen has the Ashen, Rutger has the Palatinate, Siegfried has the Azure, so where's the Argent?
Yeah.
Now it could be this Alberic fellow who's Lumen/Reinford, whatever.
So whatever the heck's going on with that.
After all, he very likely died as well. Maybe he didn't though.
Oh, that would make sense.
But this just says those knights were seized by various noble families.
There could be more.
There's still the Vermilion Knight, for instance, that we hadn't mentioned, which nobody can use anymore because it's cursed. But it doesn't mean that there aren't other knights, but at least...
Yeah.
Let me just trail off while I'm thinking about Aurelia some more.
David, come on.
Now, back to the action.
Looks like there's no getting Leno back.
Poor Leno. Nothing we can do for him now. At least we don't need to worry about him leaking any info.
We're all set with the Heimdall Bank. We just need to hit the VIP area, right?
But they're planning a huge sweep of the tunnels tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they're going to declare martial law. They've got their 4th Division here on standby, ready to go.
But thanks to our Ramdas, we should be able to wait out the storm.
We just need to keep a close eye on things and watch for our chance to escape. Because we can bend space.
Well, they're serious. You know, they cannot, nor were they ever expected to fight a whole bunch of monstery things.
Right?
Like, they're not here as an offensive force, but you assume they can't really be caught because of all the stuff they've got that they know how to use. However, yes.
I like how you mentioned they're not here to fight monsters, but there's a spot with red clay Roman grass and a very convenient boss field.
Huh, what's this place?
One of Heimdall's underground crypts from the Dark Ages, I think.
Red grass? Down here?
Oh, do they not know about it? Uh-oh! What?
This grass. They should be able to fight this thing though, right?
They should be able to.
Ah, so it's a Nosferatu. 3 of them, oh that's bad. Man, this reminds me of the freaking Reverie corridor.
Yeah!
When you started to get near the end and the enemies were like 150,000 hit point fiends that could actually 2-shot your party and you were fighting 6 of them, it was like, you just don't fight the battles. You don't.
Hostile spirits?
Activate your Ramdas. He should be no problem.
Oh no!
Okay, no, sorry guys. We're surrounded!
Ah!
Okay, so that's bad. But why?
Damned fools.
Why did that happen? Not why did a whole bunch of them appear, like why, are they just hostile to everything? Or was there some special reason that a whole bunch of them appeared?
Yeah.
And were more aggressively hunting the living?
Yeah?
I'm too late. Were that prodigal child with me, we might have dealt with this together. Between the gnomes and the snakes, there are too many plots in motion for me to stop on my own.
So why don't you go to us and talk about it and help?
Perhaps I need to create more kin.
No.
Don't make more vampires, please.
For one, well, no, make more witches.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Then she'll be like 4 years old.
So, you have come at last, Ashen Chevalier.
And then on the pacifier. I mean, she's quite strong and possesses all the strength and knowledge and everything and spiritual power that she has, but...
The day Leanne spoke of is close at hand. If nothing else, I must settle matters from 200 years ago before then.
Right, Vita? Oh, I just expected her to show up because of the music.
I vow it on the name of the final true ancestor. The one that failed to die. Crimson Roselia.
Did you see the fangs?
Yeah. Crimson Roselia.
Ah.
This is truly an honor. Keep it up.
Wouldn't it be Vermilion Roselia if there were a connection to the gnomes? She keeps calling them the gnomes.
That's a good point. And Vita's Azure Abyss, so that might be a witch thing. Wait, did Celestin come with us?
No, they're just visiting. After we captured those 3 agents yesterday, the rest of them seem to have become even more wary. Our reports say that a large number of them have collected their listening equipment and entered the underground tunnels.
Yeah, as soon as the summer festival starts up, we're gonna lose them all in a swarm of tourists. It sucks, but the only way we're gonna avoid that is by using martial law and the Imperial Army.
But if we bring the army into it, it will no longer matter whether the agents are dead or alive. We need to consider international opinion too. Not to mention, it would cause the citizens to panic right before the summer festival. I'd much prefer to settle this with arrests than with tanks. As has been said, essentially this is a cudgel to beat us over the head with.
Yeah.
No one likes it, but... Agreed. Well, working with the main campus and the guild, we'll snatch them all up one way or another.
The entire branch campus will unite to take care of this crisis.
Thank you. I thank you for your support as well, Lady Le Guin, Professor Schmidt. I've also sent a few new special requests I'd like you to take a look at later. Understood.
Please contact us if anything comes up.
I certainly will. Thank you.
All right, let's go over our plans. As of this morning, the professor's communication wave amplifiers have been sent to both the main campus and the guild.
First off, Orlando's team and mine will split up and go down the unexplored tunnels in the west side of Heimdall. Then we'll set up the communication network while we hunt down and dispose of the Republic's agents. Arresting! We're arresting them! Not eradicating them, not disposing of them. Arresting them. Seems like they got some crazy new gear called Ramda.
However, it appears it's only been recently developed, so they've not yet mastered its use.
My ass, they haven't mastered its use!
What more is it capable of? If the General and Orlando are in the field, I'm certain a platoon or two will be no issue. True, but on the flip side, if they've got any more guys than that, there's no guarantee you'll survive.
I don't think we can fight 90 of them. No, I suppose I won't hold back then. Let's get to eradicating and disposing.
And then Heimdall collapses in on itself. The safety of the students should be our top priority.
So please try and make sure you arrest the agents.
Thank you for contacting us, Major Arundel. If there's any further movement, please let us know. You got it. Well, good luck, everyone. With this operation, and with Class 7s, new and old. Of course I know. I like that wave as he walks away. While we're on that subject, you got to talk about lots of things yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, what are your friends going to be doing?
They split up across the city to gather information. They might have found something, so if we run into any of them, we should check in.
Got it!
So we'll be patrolling the entire city and doing a new set of requests. We'll need to determine where the agents are headed somehow. All right, day 2 of our field exercises has begun. Let's get to it. Our time limit is 4 p.m. If every last one of the agents is not apprehended by then, martial law will be invoked. We will have results by then. The sirens won't be ringing today.
Yes, ma'am!
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Woo!
Get out there and destroy them all!
Capture! Capture! This seems pretty serious.
We're up against Calvard Special Forces, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes, Principal Aurelia and Instructor Randolph are both very experienced. Tita's orbital gear will finally be deployed in actual battle as well. Probably gonna be pretty cool.
I'm glad we participated in the testing. Did she put a front on it? Looks like it'll be fun. The soda's patrolling the city.
Let's check the requests.
Ah, more semi-required.
Do something for Saint Estrella. A package with no address on it? So? Okay, a monster. There you go. That Mega Kraken, whatever.
Oh.
Patrol the airport and the villa.
A request from the girls' school.
And patrolling the Heimdall airport.
It seems like we should head to the Corral Imperial Rabbit. That place, yes.
Wherever that is. We may find some clues there.
I thought so too.
Taking into account the 2 places we didn't check yesterday, we'll need to patrol every block. All right, let's begin the 2nd day of our special operations missions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go.
You're so enthused.
It's just those, those things.
You know, at that place, yeah.
Every time they're like, yeah, with everybody in its voice, even in like other games in Japanese, okay? Yeah. It's like, it sounds so dumb. Billy,
yeah.
Let's take a careful look at the composition of these 2 groups. Now, this is Trails. There's just more female characters in Trails than males. There always has been, because I know they're selling this game too. Let's take a look at Randy's group. Things seem good. They may not have anybody super strong, but they have Tita.
Tita's got the mecha. She's good. It's okay, Damon. The other team has Aurelia, and that's all that matters.
Oh, sure, but this team actually has all the strong people.
Oh, you're right! I hadn't even thought about that.
And Pablo. Now let's take a close look at this group. Pablo is the only guy.
Well, we'll just add him to Sydney's list.
I'm sure Pablo is very happy. Maybe Sydney does hate him.
If I don't get this mission over with in time, I can't join in on the party.
It's good to have motivation.
I won't let that happen no matter what. Kurt, Ash, I'm counting on you guys too.
Yeah, let's go.
For all that energy of his motives are... I like his determination.
It's good to have something you care about.
An underground tunnel, huh? There probably aren't any wild plants down there.
There probably are. I mean, edible? No.
But as long as we've got water and peace, then, well, that only matters if we get trapped down there.
I've been meaning to ask for a while, but why is the only thing that you think about food?
Is he saying what I think he's saying?
I suppose you could call him reliable in a certain sense.
Even if the whole world went to shit, he'd still be just fine on his own. Oh, Quest Guy sees. Now Sandy wants the moon truffle. Couldn't have done it the other day when Quest Guy was ready to do it. Quest Guy guess he just isn't good enough for Sandy. Quest Guy does the quest on Sandy's time. Frickin' weird. But what about Quest Guy's time? Doesn't Quest Guy's time matter? Don't you know how much time it takes for me to refer to myself in the third person? Quest Guy knows.
Bon appetit!
It's the ultimate dish passed down in my hometown, Ulster. Lenheim risotto.
Lenheim, is it? Why is it that Ulster is such a fan of Prince Oliver? But you said it was called Wenheim Risotto? That's the same family name Prince Olivert uses when he dresses as a performer.
Oh, that's where I remember it from. Well, actually, there's a reason for that.
Just like we thought, it pretty much has to be that Olivert was born here.
The truth is, the one who created this recipe was named Ariel Lenheim. She was the late mother of Prince Olivert.
The prince's mother. That's a bit shocking, actually.
So you know Mr. Prince, then? Oh, sorry. I didn't really mean to keep it from you guys or anything, but my hometown, Ulster, is also the hometown of Prince Olivert's mother. So it's also where the prince grew up. Oh, I see.
I had no idea. Neither did I. I'm certain my brother would have known.
Well, that makes sense.
We now know that you and the prince share a hometown, but what does that have to do with risotto? How'd you end up with the recipe from the prince's mother?
Well, you see, Ulster is a very small town out in the countryside. Everyone who lives there knows each other. We're practically one big family. Miss Ariel used to help out at my family's inn all the time. It was there that she wrote down the recipe passed down through her family and left us her notes.
I see. It all makes sense now. Well, thanks so much for the food, Sandy. I'm sure Prince Olivert would have liked to try it too, but he's probably already eaten it.
Oh yes, if I ever have the opportunity, I'd love to prepare this for him. I'll be sure to let him know the next time I see him. Aw, thanks, Tita.
Because she's his friend, so... Like, really, she could walk up to the palace and be like, could you let Prince Olivert know that Tita Russell is here to see him?
And yeah.
Like 10 minutes later, she'd be escorted into the Dane Palace, so...
Oh, by the way, there's still plenty left over. I'll pack it to go, so please take some with you.
With pleasure. Hey, we actually got some.
Oh, but we didn't get the recipe. Oh, so we're gonna head to the villa by bike? And what about the wanted monster underground?
Well, it'll be faster if we ride a special train from Heimdall Station to get to the villa. Since the wanted monster's underground, we need to head out from either the cemetery or the racecourse. Arrangements should have been made that'll allow us to deploy from either way.
Speaking of which, weren't there several forks in our path we didn't take during our chase yesterday? Maybe with some loot behind it?
They most certain...
Oh no, Instructor Reen! He needs mouse to mouse.
Man! Have a frog in your throat and looks what happens! Indeed, the wanted monster must be lurking in one of those.
Yeah, we get it! Let's just get a move on already.
Pretty much. We got a whole bunch to do. See, we gotta gather intel, and we gotta fulfill requests.
Ah. Oh? What are you doing here, Major Arundel? You cleaning up after those agents? Or is this about the whole grave thing? Well... both, I guess. I'm trying to get the geezer here to agree to stay quiet. But he's as stubborn as ever.
Clearly, I mean, he can't even sweep up the area right.
He won't even talk to me unless I bring him some Madeleines.
Is that really something he needed to come here himself for? Or is he just making excuses?
Maybe he knows that old man?
To this day, I still don't understand, Lecter. Seems like the intelligence division is busy today, bribing old gravekeepers with cookies. Can we expect more backup than yesterday?
Who knows? I've got a lot on my plate today. Anyway, good luck. Here's hoping another order doesn't come your way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, him aside, something seems off. Am I just overthinking it, or does he have another 1 to 7 agendas?
Probably.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Ah.
Ooh, what's he eating? This taste makes me so nostalgic. Oh, if I recall correctly, this chef's parents are the ones who work at Thors' main campus. No wonder. Actually, they are. I remember even getting a quest from this dude.
Oh, you're that weirdo scholar we saved yesterday.
Instructor Thomas? What brings you here? Oh, I'm just here to meet someone.
Rosine.
No, Vita. He's totally here to meet Vita.
Okay, that works too.
But who can wait on an empty stomach? Here I am at a diner, so I may as well dine. Here's hoping I'm able to play the role of mediator. Well,
Is this the same person he said he was going to meet yesterday?
I'm not sure. It seems suspicious as all heck, so let's just leave him alone and pay no attention.
Well, no need to bother him now. Let's be off.
You would stick up for people who needs to keep their secrets.
And she'd definitely stick up for, like, covering for Vita.
But for whom?
Whom indeed? In view of Valflame Palace are Emma and Laura. And Celine.
Cough up your info. Hey!
Just stay to the earth.
Can you do that in public?
Is this safe? Was this spot any better? It's no use. The mana's starting to act like a whirlpool.
That sounds horrible. Yeah, almost like something's drawing it in.
Either way, this isn't good.
Come on! Don't you think this is too occult for us?
Emma, Laura, what's going on? Also, you're doing a great job hiding that you're a witch, Emma. Looks like you've already started. I'm going to support Emma today.
I searched the spirit veins around the capital again, but since last night, there's been an alarming amount of turbulence. It's similar to when the Infernal Castle showed up a year and a half ago.
Turbulence similar to that? Well, that's bad.
I mean, Nosferatu are showing up in the dungeons.
Really?
Wasn't that during the Civil War? That mirage that everyone in the capital saw?
It wasn't a mirage. I saw it. Very clearly.
As did I, from the girls' school.
I wonder why they were able to remember it.
That's a good question, because a lot of people forgot.
Almost everybody forgot on purpose. Like that was just like the last time that it appeared, the way that Thomas explained it, it was just not something that people could comprehend. So in kind of a Lovecraftian way, they just didn't comprehend it after it was over. Many people do have vague memories of that incident. I believe it was some sort of cognitive manipulation.
I don't want a black cat to be talking to me about cognitive manipulation again.
Anyway, the Vermilion Knight was at the core of making the Infernal Castle from 250 years ago reappear. I think this time the circumstances are very different. What do you mean?
I don't know, but the capital is often a focal point for events behind the scenes.
Well, we are sitting on all the septium veins, and there's already these catacombs underneath, which has been established that a bunch of catacombs drawn in a certain pattern underneath large cities lead to things like this. And how many times have we been told this is a very old city? So that's why.
There were the incidents of the Nighttouched 50 years ago after the War of the Lions, for example.
The hell is a Nighttouched?
Maybe that's what those things waving their arms around were?
Nighttouched? Is that like a vampire or something?
Oh, some stories call them vampires.
But we call them the Nighttouched, or Nacht Familia to be more precise. They're fiends who corrupt humans and turn them into their own. Does she mean fiend like Octodomome, or the actual term fiend? Nosferatu are certainly fiends, and
Right.
we just found out that they are like corrupted from human souls. The terminology matters here. Are they calling vampires actual fiends? Doesn't that change kind of the meaning of what fiends are?
Yeah! Hey now, that sounds too much like something out of a fairy tale.
But there are stories about vampires in the capital.
Indeed, like the Red Moon Rose novels.
Instructor Reen, would you know anything about any vampires you've seen recently?
Oh, I borrowed those in the library! Vampires, right!
They're based on incidents that happened in the capital 200 years ago.
But there was vampire incidents 50 years ago.
No, man. I realized that you said 50 years ago, but you just misread the line.
Oh!
They happened 50 years after the War of the Lion, not 50 years ago.
I'm okay, I'm paying attention, I promise.
What is it?
Nothing. There was also that thing that happened 900 years ago.
No, really, Emma. What is it? You don't know anything about these vampires, do you? The capital was surrounded by miasma, and out came the worst cryptid to ever live. The Dark Dragon, Zoro-Agruga. Okay, so she just called this dragon a cryptid.
Yeah!
What I'm wondering is how much of a difference is there between fiends and cryptids, and to that end, magic knights?
Well, to be fair, a cryptid is a term that means an unidentified creature. So they may just be calling them cryptids because they haven't identified them as fiends or whatever. Like there's some nebulousness about it that prevents them from outright classifying it as a fiend.
Perhaps. I mean, that certainly uses the real-world definition of a cryptid, but that may not apply here, but...
Well, they haven't given us a definition for that in-world, so that's kind of what we have to go off of until they do.
That name... 2 years ago, those of us in Group A whipped out our battle scopes and saw that horrible monster we fought in the catacombs was Zoro-Agruga!
Or at least its reanimated remains.
It was in the opening, too.
Hey.
That is what its personality was like. I remember when I fought that sucker, I did basically no damage to it, but I kept hitting it with burn, and the burn made it die.
You fought it before?
It was being controlled by an artifact wielded by a terrorist leader, or so I hear. Yeah, the demonic flute. That means that bone dragon is all that remains of it.
Yeah, the Dark Dragon's miasma turned the capital into a city of death about 900 years ago. The Emperor had to move the capital south to St. Arc.
100 years later, Emperor Hector activated Testarossa, the Vermilion Knight, and defeated the Dark Dragon. He reclaimed the capital, but at great cost.
It became polluted by the dragon.
Covered in the dragon's blood, he lost his life, and the Vermilion Knight was cursed. That about covers it, right?
You were well informed, Reem.
I'm a adjusts glasses dramatically history teacher. I thought that knowledge was only passed down orally by the witches.
Well, I've got black records, and,
I got to witness it firsthand, but now I see. It's all connected. Yes, everything that was hidden till now is coming into full view.
I think I'm getting dizzy.
I feel like if we just would have talked about some of this stuff, we could have come to these conclusions long ago. The Magic Knight and the Pleroma grass from yesterday might have something to do with it. Yes, the spirit veins seem to be stimulating the scarlet Pleroma grass to grow.
If that's true, we have more than just the spies to worry about. I do not like this occult crap.
Bull crap, excuse you?
My apologies.
Thank you for all your help, Emma, Laura, Celine. I'll update you with any news on our end once we get some. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Be careful, all of you. You should be careful like us, using ancient witch magic right in front of that guard, 20 feet away.
This isn't even the weirdest thing I've seen today.
Everybody goes, yeah!
Yeah.
See? Well, that's Annabelle, but you see that guard over there? Annabelle's not gonna notice anything, but come on!
Drykel's Plaza is where all the spirit veins in Heimdall meet.
Is it wise to be constructing important state buildings on top of all the occult bullcrap?
Well, the cathedral's here. So I thought it would be the perfect place to get to the bottom of this.
No, the cathedral's in the Sank District, not...
Oh, you're right.
We did something similar in Crossbell. With T.O.'s guidance, we were able to perform a wide-range spiritual scan at the junction of the geofront.
It was pretty cray-cray.
It was cray-cray.
I'm attempting something similar, though I can't imagine it will be nearly as chaotic.
Well, they're not parking garages, the spirit veins here.
Kurt, are you following this?
Probably about as well as you are.
This is why I don't screw with the occult. Yeah, that's great and all, but I'm more interested in getting to the bottom of them tig old biddies.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Tig old biddies. Ash!
He is certainly direct and vulgar.
Excuse me?
Ash, let me put my hand on your shoulder.
Oh, God. Don't give me that look. Inquiring minds want to know, that's all.
Squeeze.
Oh, God, no. My blood flow. A couple is in distress. Help them find their missing child. It is a child, right? Not a bird, not a cat, a kid, like a for real kid.
Oh, I'm getting a call in the middle of our quest. Wonder who that could be. I'll set it to speaker mode.
Hello? Reen?
Instructor Schwarzer, what is the status of your special ops missions?
We're looking for a missing kid.
Hardly begun. We haven't done anything yet. They're calling from camp. We've begun our patrols of each area, but we haven't really done anything as of now. I'm guessing everything's ready on your end? Yeah, we finally got all our ducks in a row here. We're about to leave camp and kick butt, so we thought we'd check in with you before we left. Understood.
Tell those guys in combat tactics to make sure they don't screw anything up.
And don't take any of my treasure chests. Those are mine.
Please take care of everyone from military finance as well. You be careful yourself, Randy.
Of course I will, Uni. Same to you. By the way, it appears the main campus has begun its own miserable little investigation. Leave the underground and those losers to us and focus on making progress above ground. If we run into Class 1 or the main campus, we will eradicate them.
No, arrest! Wait, no, you don't want to arrest them either.
Says you. Understood. May the goddess go with you. Don't arrest the prince or Blobble. Good luck.
We've asked Celestin to take care of things here at the camp, so he'll be here if you need anything. We'll be in touch if anything happens.
It's time to commence the operation, or, really shouldn't I be saying it's time for them to commence their operation?
Jessica and Louise are helping track the special unit. I hope they'll be okay.
Don't worry, they've made it through just as much as we have, or some anyway.
I'm sure with Principal Le Guin and Instructor Randy there with them, they'll be just fine.
You're right. Let's have faith in them.
Like, Hercules is there, it's like, hold on, we see a bogey, and then like Aurelia steps out of the darkness, and it's like, everyone fall back! Everyone fall back!
And then what'll happen is they'll run straight into the main campus's Class 1. Oh, look! There they are! Let's chase them! And they'll be so filled with rage. Well, then they're gonna get caught, see? We need to focus on our own duties now.
No need to tell me twice. Let's get going.
Yeah, we kind of have to find a missing child that's sort of important.
Have you seen Artem, the missing child? He's in the museum, but the museum is closed today. See? The museum is closed today. Quest guy knows what's going on. Have you seen Artem, the missing child? So he went everywhere. Okay, have you seen Artem the little boy? No? Okay, fine then. Be that way. Little boy, have you seen Artem the missing child? I noticed that your name is Artem. Have you seen Artem? Artem?
Quest guy,
Yes?
is everything all right?
Yes. Why do you ask? Oh, this poor little boy is from North Ambria, where everything is salt. And they gave us a reward. They really didn't need to.
And in the Bracer Guild,
I'm going to bet it's Sarah and Fee.
you waited to say that until you saw Sarah and Fee. That's cheating. No, that's a fair guess. You had your reunion here just last night, correct?
Looks like the guild's doing all right for having been stomped out of the country for years.
It is a major international organization. It is flush with cash.
Hey, you got some customers.
Toval.
It's them. Ah, perfect timing. Get over here too, you guys. Okay.
Pardon our intrusion.
Speaking of TIG old biddies.
Emmas are still Tigger, though.
Sup, Reen?
Got your new sevens with you, huh?
Ha! The new 7.
I like that.
Yeah. Hello, Toval, Agate.
It's good to see you again. Hey, are you guys...
At the Alto Street branch? If I recall, Heimdall used to have 2 Bracer Guild offices, but we don't get to visit that street in this game.
Yep, that one's risen from the ashes right alongside this one. We're testing out the terminals the Foundation gave us.
Making sure they work, etc.
I'm here too. Good to see you, everyone.
Excellent!
Dio?
Oh, right, she's part of the Epstein Foundation.
I came here on a business trip for the Foundation. Just arrived last night.
She's totally here to just put in these terminals.
Randy filled me in on everything that's going on.
You do have your S-Craft, right? For when you inevitably pop back into my party for 5 minutes? Well, it really hurt her. At the time, we didn't have any Master Quartz available
That really suited her?
for arts, and she didn't have an S-Craft, so she was kind of a liability.
Yeah.
Other than freezing everything to death, but still. Yeah, it's a pretty tough situation.
She's already agreed to help us out. Plan is to have her set up signal boosters for our comms networks. That'll be a big help. Thanks, Miss Chief. Yeah, thanks. Don't worry about it. The guild has helped us out a lot in the past.
You can leave the underground tunnels southeast of the city to us. Me, Toval, 2 other bracers, and the lady there. Yeah, if they're going in with probably Wenzel and somebody else, that'll be fine. That'll be just fine.
We're all on par with A-rank bracers, so we're pretty much like a special ops force on our own.
That's what I'm saying. Like Wenzel, who you talked to briefly in Cold Steel, is one of the bracers from the Crossbelt branch, and I just remember everyone made a big deal out of him. But, you know, at the time, I didn't have the context.
Because he hadn't played Crossbelt.
Right, but in Crossbelt, pretty sure that those guys are all A-rank.
Jeez.
At the very least, if they're not A-rank, then they were like high B-rank, so playable character level stuff. And in the Trails Gacha game, they all are playable, so. Wow, that's amazing.
If you're all that crazy strong, I'm surprised the government let you open up a shop again here. I'm sure they've got some dastardly ulterior motives, but we decided to go ahead with it anyway.
Reopening still suits their purposes as opposed to staying closed.
Yeah. Besides, if a bracer manages to nab the spies, they'll be subject to international law rather than being put in Erebonian custody.
Sounds good.
Or so they say. I'll go too. I should be able to help out at least a bit. Got it. Please stay safe out there.
Thanks for helping us and the main campus with this. Sure thing. See ya.
Good luck out there yourselves.
It appears the bracers waste no time in taking action.
Sarah and I are deployed here. The others are in the southeast area. Kinda like how the main campus and branch campus are split up.
I'm told bracers are extremely familiar with underground exploration.
Out of curiosity, who are the other 2 bracers with you guys?
I told you, didn't I?
Well, like Damon said, one is named Wenzel. He's a homegrown Erebonian bracer.
So the other... maybe Scott, but I doubt it.
The other one is one of Agate's friends from the Burrow.
Oh, Shara. It's gonna be Shara. Somebody saw her.
Yeah, someone did mention a character who looked like Shara interacting with them. Even has a title, the Silver Streak. She's really skilled. Kinda reminds me of Sarah in a lot of ways.
You're just talking about the TIG old biddies!
Well, also the drinking. Well, we're about the same age and have similar backgrounds and physical traits.
Yeah, actually, they're pretty similar. Sarah has a much more tragic backstory, though.
We even had a drinking competition once, and she completely destroyed me.
Yeah, come back later, kid. You cannot stand against Sarah. It still gives Olivier nightmares. In fact, her being in Erebonia is enough for Olivier's liver to just curl up into a little ball.
It just knows.
The thought that there's someone out there who can drink you under the table easily legitimately frightens me. But anyway, it sounds like you'll have things well handled here.
That's right. Don't worry your pretty little head's about a thing. Honestly, the agents probably aren't even the biggest threat lurking around here.
If not them, then who?
What are you talking about? Ouroboros and the Jaegers.
Duh!
They may be laying low now, but it's possible they're just waiting for a distraction.
I guess that means that our opponents in this chapter are Calvard Special Forces, armies of powerful fiends, the gnomes, and Ouroboros. That's kind of a lot.
So basically everyone, yes. That's...
You're right. We can't be sure they won't act. And blah blah, obviously red herring if it's just the agents, etc.
We also don't know what sort of things the behind-the-scenes groups, like the Black Workshop, are up to. With Angelica missing, it's all the more important we cover our blind spots. I can see why the Bracer Guild's slogan is the supporting gauntlet. Yeah, and why the Imperial Government and the Intelligence Division are so scared of you guys.
International special forces that don't get involved in politics, they're quite formidable. However, this time they're relying on them. Yeah, please cover the places we can't get to ourselves.
Yeah, just leave it to us. If something comes up, contact me right away. I'm good to go whenever.
I'll take advantage of that, Fee. I still feel bad because we didn't really use her that much when we had her, so kind of owe it to her.
This is...
Oh, I didn't say anything. This is the Vander Training Hall, where we are informed by the map that there is a sub-scene here. We have heard that the Vander school students are going to be going out and joining the patrol to find and beat up the agents.
Right.
I don't think they can handle the agents, but I appreciate the everybody can do spirit.
Yes, because in many stories like this, it's really only the protagonists that can ever really do anything.
But not in Trails.
Not in Trails! The soldiers, people like this, they can all help in some way.
In some way.
They might not be able to take on an enforcer, but let's be realistic here. Those monsters are terrifying. Just out with the brake system.
Yeah, exactly that. Everyone, it seems we're in a dire situation. Mother, you must have known about this. What's this presence I feel?
Huh?
It's as you imagined. While it may have been sheathed, Vander still serves as this country's blade. Such a large-scale conflict cannot hide in the shadows.
Precisely. Master Aurier and us two top disciples will participate in the operation.
Will the military approve of this? We leveraged the Vander connections, so they are now! We'll be participating as members of the guild. If we're to maintain peace in Heimdall, we must offer our assistance. I see. That's comforting to know. Taking actions when necessary. They don't disappoint.
Not bad. Their defenses are solid.
I'm leaving this to you.
Yes.
Like, leave it to us, dude.
The hell? Don't be so tense. We are all proud Vander swordsmen.
I'm a proud Vander swordsman, dude.
Stop that. If you're in a pinch, just follow your heart.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god. Yes. Master Aurier.
Yes. Kurt, everyone, I wish you luck in your endeavors. I have no qualms the summer festival will proceed without incident. BS! Yes.
Thank you for your kind words.
Yeah, dude!
Not yours.
Vaughn, Rayfon, let's go.
Yes.
Understood. You know,
she's so cool!
I was thinking about it way back in Parm.
Uh-huh.
When you see other Vander students, it's the same 4 character models. And the same 2 of those 4, the girl with the ponytail and the buff dude with light, brown hair, are the ones who are the best. So I guess if you're in the Vander school and you're one of these 2, it means that you're weaker than the other people.
Well, at least the other school didn't have DEWD.
Yeah, dude. The Storm Washer. She's truly an impressive character. Yes, I don't mean to laud family, but she is certainly respectable.
I hope one day I'll be just like her.
Yeah, dude. Training's been really tiring lately, but now I remember what this training is all for, dude.
It seems everyone's raring to go now to escape from Dude Man.
I'm raring to go, dude. Then let us proceed, dude. We cannot lose to everyone else, dude.
Oh no.
It's infectious, dude.
So I guess we'll get back to patrolling?
Dude.
That's enough out of you.
Can't slack off on my practice, dude. Gonna take practice swings every chance I get, dude.
Dude, if you don't shut up, I'm going to dude you in the face.
You're gonna dude me in the face?
Yes.
That sounds kind of like dirty and related to Tiggle Bitties.
Dude.
I hear the enemies are pretty strong, dude. Good luck, dude.
Ah!
Meow, dude.
David! St. Astraea Girls' School is facing a rather serious issue.
So let's see what it is.
The princess is away, and it was Governor Regnitz that made the request.
I'm sorry, everyone. It seems Governor Regnitz was being considerate on our behalf.
No, don't worry about it.
Has the princess's absence caused some sort of trouble? Yes, the school was planning an event for the summer festival tomorrow. We're gonna hold a small charity bazaar in front of the cathedral. But something is putting it in danger. Is that right? Yes, though it's a bit of a sensitive matter. To be honest, there are those who wait for Her Highness's absence in order to hassle the girls here.
What?
Hassle? Are they, I believe the term is hitting on them, dude? It's a bit worse than that, and what are you saying? I happened to be there yesterday afternoon. They were trying to force girls into their orbital car.
Whoa! Okay, these scumbags must be brought to justice. If I were to hazard a guess, perhaps the culprits are in a position of power?
That's right. We figured out the owner of the orbital car. He's the son of Heimdall Bank's president.
Ah!
I like how sons of presidents of important companies with orbital cars seem to always be pieces of crap in trails. The very same bank currently funding our school through their donations.
Not to mention, some of the girls who go here are going through some financial issues.
That's right. Yesterday, the culprits were trying to use the bank's donations as a way to force girls to come with them. I tried to stop them, and there was a bit of a struggle before the military police showed up.
And the fact that they didn't arrest those guys on the spot means...
Did they hold sway over even the military police?
Seriously?
By the way, Elise. You said there was a struggle yesterday. Did those guys do anything to you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it wasn't anything that bad. They just grabbed my arm and stroked my cheek a little. Okay, then. Their punishment will be death! The only suitable punishment for that is death. I will handle this, personally. I'm sure if I tie them to Valimar and take them for a nice stroll in the clouds, they'll learn to behave forever and ever. And if they don't, I'll kill them with my bare hands. Green.
All right, stop right there!
Just then, that Instructor Reen quietly snapped, dude.
Quietly? Perhaps it would be best if Instructor Reen sat on the sidelines for this issue.
Oh no, they are being used as decoys. Hey there, cuties.
What are you up to? Playing a little hooky? You guys are! The ones Elise mentioned. You met that broad from yesterday? She had some nerve turning me down like that.
Never speak again, dude.
But I'll let bygones be bygones, if you two sweethearts don't mind hanging out for the day. Huh? But... I'm Dario Giscard, son of the owner of Heimdall Bank.
Dude,
That means I'm the heir to the guy funding your education through donations. So the decoy girls struggle. All part of the plan. Crush them!
No, no, no. We have to set them up and get incriminating evidence, and then we can crush them.
You won't get away with this! Stop! Just leave us alone! Don't worry, we'll make sure to bring you right back tomorrow morning, that is. Oh look! 2 students just happening to pass by. What the hell? You idiots have a death wish? Wait. Seems like you lot are pressuring girls into your car. Score. This'll be some easy points for us. Hey, trash. I'm Dario Giscard, son of the head of Heimdall Bank. And now, you are going to fight us. We are going to lose. Oh, so you still want to mess with us? Okay then, boys, show 'em who's boss. It's me, I'm the boss.
There's only one boy. The other boy's in the car.
Well, he needs to get out of the car then.
I wasn't talking to you.
Hell yeah!
Who?
Huh? Hey.
Who? Who?
But let's see you move against this.
Whoa! I think getting the gun out of his hands is good. This is the worst guy who's ever lived. He's
the king of scumbags.
Why are they so bad? Well, that's that.
You tricked me! No fair! That's against the rules! That's why we're here now, while the princess is gone!
Sounds just like him. Moron!
Right? Abduction of minors and daylight shooting! Wonder how Daddy's gonna cover up this one. You think you brats have anything on me? I'm Dario Giscard, the heir to the entirety of Heimdall Bake. You're nothing but trash before me. I'm out of here. As long as I can get out, Father will do something about this. He's gonna crush you like a bug.
No way, dude.
Huh? Dude? Ah!
Stay back, old Tina.
Arcane? Gale!
Oh no!
You didn't kill him, did you? Hello, Mr. Giscard.
The Ashen Chevalier! Help! Help me, Daddy!
And then the Imperial Governor comes over to dance on his grave.
Well, guess Daddy's not gonna save you this time. No way! Daddy wouldn't abandon me! Just because you're the Imperial Governor doesn't mean I have to listen to you! Oh shoot!
Here comes Princess Alphen to dance on his grave. Wow.
And so, St. Estrella Girls' School is safe yet again. Oh, Reen, Tilly, and everyone else too.
Hello. Milliam and Major Claire in the cathedral.
What are you guys up to?
With the lead pipe, or the candlestick.
Well, we are looking for clues.
And here of all places, dudettes.
The two of us keep on missing each other. Just barely, dudettes. What are you talking about?
I was gonna say, seriously? How can you not comment on that?
You talk funny. You know, like that time over at the island ruins. Got her real worried with that one.
We're all rather busy as of late, but I wanted to make some time to see her. I figured we could meet up and exchange information. Oh, I see. There's also nothing wrong with people who are close to each other being like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I heard from Milliam that the old Class 7 finally reunited. Congratulations. Personally, I'm happy too. Thanks, Major Claire. Honestly, it looks as though the future is about to get very complicated. Right. This may seem deceptive, coming from me, but I really am cheering for you.
Claire.
Thanks. Those words are more than sufficient for now. Like I've said before, I don't have any problems with Claire now. All that's been resolved.
What are they talking about?
It must be something they've already spoken about. Yeah, depending on how things go, she may become our enemy.
I don't think that's likely to happen.
I was thinking that it was likely to happen until this game.
Right. All right, enough beating around the bush. You got any useful information? For example, did you get anything from the agents that were captured yesterday?
Not that can be used legally. Actually, they must have all been very well trained. Their interrogations haven't been very productive. They've been blending false information in with the truth. We still don't know what their purpose is.
It's that bad? I guess they're not going to be of any use.
Yeah, and we're running out of time.
Oh, one more thing. We just got word of this ourselves, but it looks like a few sailors went missing from Heimdall Port this morning.
That's just like the terrorist acts 2 years ago. It must be part of the Calvardian agent's plan. Yes, but it's like they're purposely leaving tracks. It's rather strange considering how well trained they are.
You're right.
Are they trying to lure us, or... This is good information, thank you. You too, Milliam. I'll contact you when I find something.
And if we find out anything, we'll contact you too.
Please be careful. I wonder if we're gonna have to put a whole bunch of stuff together in order to earn AP later.
Oh, like piece it all together?
Yeah.
We're nearly done. Let's see if we can't fit in a little more into this episode.
To the airport for Quest. And another call.
This is Irving. Do you read me?
It seems the connection went through after all.
Hello, Principal, Major, loud and clear. But Major, if you're at camp, then are you both calling me from 2 different locations at the same time? Even though I have the Round of 7 app and that works too, though I guess that's with an artifact, so never mind.
I'm currently serving as backup for her team. Our current status is as follows. The principal search team has detained 7 foreign agents from underground.
You've only gotten 7 so far?
We're in the process of handing them over to the RMP.
You're kidding, 7 of them? We had a hard enough time with 3.
That's our principal. No one was hurt, I hope. Everyone is fine. The agents, however, are behaving strangely.
Strangely? In what way? I just remember the scene with the Nosferatu. We didn't see signs of the unusual acceleration you noted before. They didn't use Ramda, or whatever it was called, to conceal their presence either. We made quick work suppressing them.
The change only began after detaining them. Several cannot speak or behave as though they're afraid of something.
Them? Afraid?
That makes no sense. You sure it wasn't just you who made them piss their pants?
I'll admit I was expecting a little more out of them.
Just keep it in mind. We'll be doing the same.
Will do. You be careful.
Phew! I'm so glad they're okay, but what they said was weird.
Of course, there's no way that they would be acting like that unless something horrible happened, but we know that something horrible happened. What made that special force change so rapidly? Well, there's nothing we can do about it from here. Let's leave that investigation to them and keep up our own work. Yes, Instructor. A rare trails visit to the airport. It's not like it's a big deal or anything, but usually you can't go into train stations and airports, so it's kind of like a special occasion.
Wow.
Also, as you can see from the sign, this is the Heimdall Imperial Airp.
Yes, the airp. Wow, the airport's huge! The lobby alone is bigger than Crossbell's entire airport.
Well, it is the biggest airport in the Empire. I heard they just completed renovations to expand it earlier this year. Yes, in order to offer direct flights to Crossbell, Jirai, and Halias, dude.
Airships and trains have become
Betrains?
parts of today's travel infrastructure. It's safe to say their popularity will continue to grow at an alarming rate.
What's a betrain, dude?
Shut up. Even though tickets are still real pricey, it's pretty crowded in here, don't you think?
That's because the summer festival is approaching. The number of inbound flights from abroad must be staggering. We can go out to the flight deck, so let's add it to our patrol.
Understood.
But as for what we're actually here for, and likely the last thing we do in the episode, what do we got?
The airport received a package with an unknown destination. Why is a military academy involved in mail delivery? This is the package. It looks like a pizza. Or maybe Quest Guy's just hungry. The shipping tag fell off, and no one knows where it's supposed to be delivered. However, it's labeled with valuable and handle with care stickers. It looks like a painting or a pizza. Pizza.
Let's just calm down and look for hints.
It says Lepanto. That sounds familiar.
It's a store in the plaza, like the department store. It's one of the places in there. What you're telling me is that the destination is still written on the tag, and the destination is a store in a giant, well-known department store, and they couldn't figure it out.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yep. There we go. Here's your pizza.
I didn't order a pizza. Oh, it's a painting.
Oh, Quest Guy wanted a pizza. There's just one thing. Who does this package go to?
Its shape suggests that it is a painting or a pizza.
Who has been tearing off labels?
Oh, hey.
Yay!
Woo!
Oh, Josette. Do you know each other? She works at a shipping company I helped out once. Long ago.
Looks like you're hard at work, huh?
It would sure be nice to have her around. She had this one craft where she just shot them with a gun over and over, and it
pushed them back so far.
It pushed them to the other end of the map. If they weren't immune to being moved, like you could almost neuter enemies completely with that.
Because they'd spend all their turns walking up, and you just like pa 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 pa.
Even bosses.
You seem like you're in a bit of a pinch. Is everything okay?
Well, actually...
Everyone hates the shipping labels. But Josette thinks she knows where this pizza goes. Quest Guy's getting incrementally more hungry as this goes on. Why would a cafe order a pizza? Don't they serve food?
It's a painting, not a pizza!
You don't know that.
Oh, look! It's another painting!
Oh my god. Herschel's General Store.
Billy, do you want a pizza?
Who's Billy? Here's your pizza!
It's a painting!
Maybe it's a painting of a pizza. While you're here, it says inspection not required in the corner. Sounds suspicious. It's probably not a pizza then.
Aww.
What on earth?
Oh yeah! It's that employee with glasses!
Excuse me! I've got a pizza!
No, you don't!
I want a pizza.
Is he about to get murdered?
Aww. He doesn't even have a name, but he gets an emotional moment with his family. Amia, she's gotten so big. Well, we're done. Quest guy's outsies. I'm gonna get me some za, dude. Do you know what Quest guy just said?